A single social media post can change the whole atmosphere at the Bernabeu, and today Fabrizio Romano's brief message did exactly that. He made clear that Real Madrid never reached a personal agreement with Angelo Stiller, a sentence that turns weeks of speculation into a public correction and forces every pundit back to the drawing board. For months the narrative had been building. A young, composed German midfielder who reads the game, threads passes and offers the kind of calm control that modern coaches crave. And the story gained extra weight because people said Toni Kroos had pointed Madrid in his direction. But Romano's clarification matters because it separates wishful reporting from confirmed reality. It means that the transfers we thought were nearly sewn up were, in fact, still very much open. Angelo Stiller today remains a Stuttgart player under contract through 2028, the kind of dependable holding midfielder who has grown into one of the Bundesliga's most intelligent operators. He stabilizes possession, times his interceptions and shapes attacks with the sort of first pass that turns defense into attack. That stability is precisely why big clubs have been watching and why a release clause set to activate next year at roughly the Euros 36.5 million mark looms large. If you were imagining Stiller in white this summer, the reality is a little more complicated. There were talks in the ether, suggestions of interest, even confident headlines, but the crucial step of personal agreement never landed. When a players' camp and a buying club do not settle personal terms, deals stall. Agents pull back, clubs recalibrate, and rival suitors circle. For Real Madrid, who are reshaping their midfield with a clear plan under the new regime, the absence of a sealed deal means alternatives must be pursued, scouts must reprioritize, and Xabi Alonso's shortlist will shift as he balances immediate needs with future plans. It's also important to read the clause like a time bomb. Next summer, if that release clause becomes active and Stuttgart do not buy it out, suddenly Stiller would be available at a price that many clubs will view as a bargain for his profile. That possibility explains why interest never truly faded. A one-year wait could convert this near-miss into Madrid's headline signing or into Liverpool's, Bayern's, or another major side's coup. Toni Kroos's reported endorsement, whether formal or informal, only amplified expectations inside the media. When a legend names a successor, fans and executives listen, and rumours gather momentum quickly. But endorsements do not equal contracts. And Romano's short, precise correction reminds us that inside football's transfer theatre, the loudest stories are not always the truest. For Angelo Stiller himself, the situation is enviable in a way. He is wanted, his stock is rising, and he has time on his side. For Stuttgart, it's leverage. They can hold on to a key player or cash in next year. And for Madrid, the message is urgent, but not catastrophic. Missed chances can be revisited, and a sensible club with deep pockets and strategic intent can return when terms are right. What comes next is the part that will keep watchers glued to the headlines. Will Madrid pivot now to a different profile, accelerate negotiations for other targets, or simply wait until the clause activates and then move decisively? The clock is set, the market is watching, and Romano's clarification has only sharpened the story. It removes ambiguity and replaces it with a clear narrative arc, a near deal that never was, a release clause that could rewrite everything next summer, and a midfield puzzle at Real Madrid that remains unresolved but very much alive.